This video is made possible by BrandCrowd.
What says more about your company than a logo?
It's like the signature and or icon for your brand.
And you can have one for the low price of
$18,000.
Now guys, this is an amazing channel called The Futur. And the gentleman who runs it has a studio and they charge $18,000 for a brand identity.
So the question is a logo ever worth $18,000?
My answer may surprise you.
If this is your first time watching, I'm Gary Ajane, and this is T-Shirt Help Desk.
T-Shirt Help Desk.
Now guys, I know that may sound outrageous, but this is a whole different animal, right? When you're dealing with these kinds of studios, their clientele are Fortune 500 companies, startups with big venture capitalist money, right? And they already have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars earmarked for brand identity creation.
So here's how the $18,000 logo kind of works.
This is from an article in Inc. magazine. Why it can cost $5,000 for what looks like 5 minutes worth of work. I'm going to add a link to this down in the description box. They also include a tweet from Dave Greenberg. If I do a job in 30 minutes, it's because I spent 10 years learning how to do that in 30 minutes. You owe me for the years, not the minute. So how they see it is, yeah, anybody can do a logo, but if you want one from me, you're gonna pay for my time, my training, and my expertise.
So I asked the question again, is a logo ever worth $18,000? In my opinion, no.
As a matter of fact, hell no.
But it's complicated.
You see, the thing is how we see logos, right?
Take a look at these logos. You would say every single one of these are worth a lot more than $18,000, right? Some of these companies are worth billions. A couple of them are actually worth trillions. So $18,000, that's lunch money.
Now, what I'm about to say is going to make some of you guys really upset, especially some of my graphic design brethren. But here's the deal. Those graphic designers didn't make those logos valuable.
The companies did.
That's right. Companies make logos valuable, not the other way around.
Now guys, I am not poo-pooing on graphic designers in any way. I was a major brand graphic designer for close to 20 years. So I know what goes into brand identity, logos, graphics, and all that good stuff. But let's just be honest. Take a look at this logo. I don't even have to say what that is. You already know what that is. That, my friends, is the Nike Swoosh. But guys, guess how much Phil Knight and company paid to have that logo created? $35.
You ever met Joanne?
I was sitting in the hall at Portland State drawing perspective. Phil Knight happened to walk by when I happened to mention that I couldn't afford to take oil painting. And he said that if I'd like the job, he'd pay me so much an hour to letter some signs. And
When we gave her the $35, we did ask her not to cash it right away.
If one of the most famous iconic logos ever was created for around $35 by an intern, why would you ever pay $18,000? Does that make sense?
I mean, if you really think about the Nike Swoosh, it's just like a check mark that your first grade teacher would give you.
Let me help you with your little test.
It also looks like an upside down version of that thing that's on the bottom of a pack of Newports. It's really not that special. The company made it special.
Well, it's not a question of whether it's worth $18,000. It's the fact that these design studios can get $18,000.
So it wasn't that Nike Swoosh or the Nike words that made that logo so powerful and so iconic. It was the genius of Phil Knight It was the marketing strategy, the commercials, the genius use of celebrity and athletic endorsements to push that brand to a whole nother level.
So guys, it's like this. If someone asks me to do a job and I say, yeah, I can do it, but it's gonna cost you $18,000. And they say, okay, you're damn right I'm gonna take the money, right? Doesn't mean it's worth it. It just means that I have the ability to charge that much because of my expertise, because of my experience. You get what I'm saying? So if you can get that much money, by all means, take it.
The opposite of that is, let's take a company like Quibi, right? Quibi was all over. They had commercials, they had venture capital. Literally, they put millions of dollars into this thing and they had a logo. Now, would you say that their logo is worth 18K? I'm quite sure they paid that much, if not more for it. But the company went nowhere, right? So we don't really care about that logo. That logo is literally worthless at this point, right? Because the company failed. Companies make logos famous and iconic, not the other way around. Let's take the company Uber, for example. Originally, their logo looked like this. They changed it to look like this. And when that happened, a lot of people were really upset. They did not like the new logo. Like, what is it? You know, a lot of people like the U thing better. But guess what did not happen? Nobody took out their phone, went on their app, saw the new logo, and didn't call an Uber. It didn't affect their sales whatsoever, all right? So, people can change logos, people can not like logos. The bottom line is that they provided a disruptive, groundbreaking service that we all know and love, and the logo has nothing or very little to do with the popularity of the company. Now, all this talk about logos brings us to our sponsor, BrandCrowd.
So guys, I want to take this time to tell you about BrandCrowd. Have you ever thought to yourself, man, I need a logo, but I really don't want to spend a whole lot of money? Enter BrandCrowd. You just go to brandcrowd.com, enter the name of your company, add some keywords of what your company is about, and press enter. They have so many different logos and company genres. You can also do business cards, Facebook and YouTube banner, IG posts and stories, and so much more. There's going to be a link down in the description box. And if you use the code T-Shirt Help, you're going to get $15 off your logo. And T-Shirt Help Desk viewers get 60% off a premium logo pack. How you like them apples? So check them out. BrandCrowd, everybody. Let's get back into this video.
So guys, you don't have to empty your 401k or spend your kids' college tuition money on a logo. You can get something inexpensive and great, right? And you can always, in the case of Uber, change the logo later. But go get something now, make it happen. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it, right? Anyway, guys, I fooled around with y'all long enough. I'm finna put some butter on my shoes and slide on out the door. God bless, do something good for somebody, and here's a few more videos to help you along your T-shirt journey. I am out. Peace.
T-shirt help desk.
I'm Gary Janae, and this is T-shirt. Oh, sugar. Wind, 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 wind. Wind go away.
So the question is a logo damn.